guys, welcome back to another HanSelah art video. If you're new here, hey, I'm Han, I'm a South African artist, and today we are making paint out of expired makeup, specifically using blush. First off, I do apologize for my voice because I am sick. I have been for the last couple of days. I'm really happy I've got a little bit of energy today to record this voiceover, but yeah, I do still sound pretty sick. Anyway, I'm gonna jump straight into this video. Today I'm showing you the ingredients that you need in order to make your own watercolor paint out of makeup. First up, you'll need something to store your paint in, like a little tin. The binder that we are going to be using is called Gum Arabic. It is the Winsor & Newton brand that I'm using. You will also need a glass muller to mold the paint, a palette knife to scrape it all up, a nice brush, and some half pans that you can store the paint in, and these then go inside your little tin. I got my glass muller off Etsy, and I will put the link below in the description of the shop owner that I got it from. My little tin I got from Amazon, and I really like it because it's got a little hole for my thumb, so if I'm out and about I can just put my thumb in it and carry on painting. So we're gonna jump straight into this video. You'll also need a glass or ceramic slate or plate that you can mold the paint on. You put your glass muller on it and then you move it around in circles like this, and then it molds the paint together. And of course you need your pigment. I am going to be using an old expired Essence blush. It actually fell apart a couple of years ago, and I put it together with some rubbing alcohol, but yeah, I have not used this thing in years and it's just been sitting around, so I thought, hey, let's make some paint. As you can see, there's like no color on it when it goes on my skin. Anyway, so let's get to work. First up, we're going to open it and we're going to empty our blush onto our glass plate. Please note that I am going to be recording for YouTube Shorts and TikTok videos as I go along in this video, so if you see my phone in the frame, it's because I am filming in a portrait format for those videos, and then obviously the landscape format for my YouTube videos. So every now and then you're going to see me whip out my phone and do a little recording. If you want to support me on my other social medias, feel free to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post a lot of content on there as well. So first thing that you do need to remember is that we are dealing with chemicals here, so you must be careful and vigilant, and you don't want this getting into your mouth or your eyes. If you have sensitive skin, if you want to wear gloves, you can. But yes, you just got to be vigilant of that. So first things first, we're going to take the blush out with our palette knife and place it on our glass slate or plate, and we're going to crush it up, mush it up really nice and finely. The finer that we have it all nice and crushed up, the better it's going to be, and it makes our paint nice and smooth and it won't be lumpy. This is super cool doing it with the blush. This is quite a shimmery blush, so it's going to have a bit of a metallic shimmery finish, which is really awesome. And yeah, so you kind of just like mush it all up, get your desired consistency, and now we're going to add the binder. The binder that we are going to be using to make watercolor paint is liquid Gum Arabic, and I'm using the Winsor & Newton brand. I love Winsor & Newton products, and I know that they're reliable and they work well, and that's why I originally chose it. When you add binder, it basically binds the pigment together and makes the paint. It also allows for you to reactivate the paint at a later stage with water, and so yeah, you can use it as paint basically. It also allows the color to remain once it dries, and it won't fade. So if you make natural paint, for example, which is what I do on my TikTok, if I add binder, the color won't fade. And then we start to mull everything together, and this is the really fun part. Mulling is all about technique. You don't want to press very hard and break everything. Press lightly, move the paint around in circles, and we do this for quite some time, so it smooths out the paint and make sure it's completely binded together all nice and beautifully. Make sure that there are no lumps or clumps. So you're going to continue doing this for quite some time, so just enjoy a little ASMR for a couple of seconds while I sit here mulling my blush expired makeup paint. Also, I just popped my head outside the window and it just ended up raining tonight. So that was quite pretty to see and hear all the raindrops on the window. Anyway, we're back to making paint again. We're going to scrape off all of the paint that we have just made with our palette knife, and then we are going to decant it into our small little half pans so that we can store them when they dry and put them in our little tin. I like to store mine in these half pans because they fit perfectly in this little tin, and yeah. This part is actually really satisfying to watch, and I really enjoy this part, scraping it. I don't know why it's satisfying, it just is. It comes off the glass slate so smoothly, and yeah, I don't know, it's just really cool. I actually can't believe how much paint we ended up making for this one. I didn't anticipate it to be this much, but yeah, it's gonna be okay. I am not gonna waste the extra bits. I'm gonna put them back into the original pan that it came in, just so that we don't waste it. But here's what the paint looks like. It's a beautiful, beautiful shimmery terracotta color. I think it's very, very gorgeous. I think the paint that we made is a very gorgeous color, and I will definitely be using this color in future. I think it will also add a nice glittery, shimmery, metallic finish to any artworks that I use this paint on. And now it is time to swatch our paint. So this is the sketchbook that I swatch all of my natural paint in, all the paints I've ever made, and it's gonna fit right nicely up here above the little butterfly sketch that I did. And wow, it's such a beautiful pinky color. It's quite difficult to see on camera, but it's got this beautiful shimmery, shiny, metallic, glossy finish to it, like nice and glittery. It's very pretty, and I like it very much. Here you can kind of see a little bit of the shimmer. It's very pretty in the light. Again, these are all just my natural paints that I've made from flowers, berries, herbs, leaves, different types of soil, fruit, vegetables, all sorts of natural paint that I've made, and my makeup paint is going right next to it. Here you can see where I am going to be putting it in the pan when it eventually dries. I'm not going to put it in there yet because it's still wet. I also carry a mortar and pestle with me for all of my natural paint making, just so it's there if I need to grind anything up further. Here I've just swatched the paint on my finger so you can get it up close and personal with that shine. And these are the colors. Also all over my glass muller, but it's okay. I'm going to wash it all nicely and make everything nice and clean again. Some of you may know me from the YouTube short that I made a couple of days ago that went viral on YouTube, and this is the color that I used. There are still 4 other colors in this palette that I want to turn into paint, so let me know if this is something you guys would be keen to watch, if you want it in a long form video or in a YouTube short. I could actually do all 4 of them in one video maybe. That might be really cool, and then maybe I could paint something with the paint. And yeah, I don't know. So let me know if you are interested in this and if you enjoy these types of videos. I think they will look really cool next to our beautiful pink paint. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like this video if you enjoyed this content, to support me. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you want to see more content like this. And yeah, have a great day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you soon. Bye!